y'all, welcome back to Joey's Adventure. Sorry the camera's off, I have low vision for those who don't know. Those of you who subscribe to me, thank you. Hope you all stay cool on this hot day today. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next cool video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. For those of you who follow me on SoundCloud and Spotify and love the music I create, I thank you all for following me on there. And I look forward to chatting with you all through Messenger, or if you all comment on one of my posts on YouTube also. I will respond to you. Might not be right away, but I promise I will respond. Feel free to reach out to me and comment below if you want to chat and ask a question. Feel free to ask and I will answer. Look forward to chatting with you all down below also. Now today is a video about confidence and believing in yourself. And thanking for all the fans who follow me. The fans on SoundCloud, Spotify, and YouTube. And also the people who watch my videos who are not subscribed to me, I also appreciate a lot. Thank you also. Now, if you like the music I create, I appreciate it a lot. If you like the videos and content I create on YouTube, I appreciate it a lot too. And I thank you all for being caring and understanding that the camera can't always be right because I have low vision. And my vision that is low is called legally blind, not completely blind. Many people get that confused. They think blind means blind or you can see. That's wrong and inaccurate. Legally blind can have hardly to none sight but still have some, can have in the middle, can have good enough sight to ride a bicycle around. When I was younger, I was able to ride a bicycle around. I had a little bit better vision, but I was born legally blind, so I always had bad eyes. But I never let that stop because I had enough sight back in the day when I was a child to ride a bicycle, to ride a gas-powered three-wheeler, a tractor, but never to get my driver's license or anything like that. And in 2013, I gotta say, my vision started to go downhill, and then it got a little bit worse. But the moral of the story is, no matter what your disability is, or no matter if you're a guy, woman, girl, child, or no matter where in this world you are, on all 7 continents, 195 countries, we are all equal. We are all the same, more than you might know. There would be many, I mean billions of people out there that are negative, that would try and put you down and try and stop you from succeeding in your life. They might say, you can't do that, you have this disability. Or you can't do that, you don't have money. Or you can't do that. Why would you even think of a crazy idea like that? Why would you want to do something like that? Ignore them. Don't let them get to you. Trust me. I've met so many negative people, it ain't even funny. Like, too many to list, put it that way. But I also have met amazing people. So many amazing people also that are very encouraging. And they tell you, go for it. You can do it. I know you can. Do it. I know you can. I believe in you. And those are the people that you want to keep as friends. And those are the people that you want to thank and show appreciation to. The negative people, the best way to get back at negative people, do not argue back. I know I can do it. You're wrong, such and such, such and such. Don't do that. That's wrong. Haven't you heard saying 2 wrongs don't make a right? Now, there's a right to stand up for yourself also. You need to stand up for yourself when the time is right. Now, the best way to show those negative people who don't believe in you, you can do something, instead of arguing, show them you can do it. Along with it, don't put no one else in harm or put yourself in harm's way, and you know you can do something safely without harming anybody. Go for it. Do it. Because I promise you, when you show them, all the people who doubted you and all the negative people, that you could do what you said you could and they put you down, they'll be looking, wow, I was wrong. That person really could do that. What was I thinking? I should have never put them down. I should have never told them they couldn't do it. Such, for instance, some people say, why do you live out in a small town? You need to live in a city. You can't drive. You're legally blind. Why are you living in a small town? Well, I'll be honest. Transportation is quite hard where I live. Very hard. I'll be honest. Not living on a bus line is pretty hard being legally blind as living. But I love nature, and I love animals, and I grew up in the suburbs right where it's high crime. And the area I grew up wasn't the best, so I wanted to get away from all that and live a quiet life. So I ended up moving up to the mountains into a small, quiet town. And I kind of love it because, to be honest, we don't even have a police department out here. It's like no crime like the other day. Matter of fact, yes, it was yesterday. Yes, yesterday. We had a parade going down the road, and I was in my house, and I'm like, what's that sound? Why are there so many sirens? We only have one fire truck for the whole town, and we only have 4 police officers for the whole county. And I'm like, what's going on? All of a sudden, you hear sirens. All the towns all around the area got together to volunteer for the class of 2022. And I'm like, why are they sirens outside my house? I rushed out the door. And then I'm like, oh, that's right. It's the parade for the graduation. It's nothing going on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I still had that suburban mind. Like, oh no, there's sirens. What's going on? But I realized I don't have to worry about any of that now. I live in a small town. I don't even have to lock my doors, to be honest. The last place I lived, I have fallen asleep with the door open when it was hot during the days. I would leave my front door open when I lived in a studio apartment. And I literally forgot it open all night long. And nothing happened to me because this town is so safe. You don't have to worry about stuff like that. They've been so many times shopping or anything in this town. We only have one store, Family Dollar. Well, long story short, I would drop money, and if someone is there, they say, sir, you dropped money, here you go. One time I dropped my whole wallet. I had nothing but money, and I was panicking. I'm like, where's my wallet? Where's my wallet? I had all my money in it. No, no, no. Well, long story short, I had over $500 in it. And then I'm like, where was I last? Oh, I was at the Stewart's next to Family Dollar, okay? I call Stewart's. I say, yeah, do you guys have a wallet? Yeah, somebody handed it in. Like, oh, great. It's probably gonna miss that. That was my suburb mine. Because I grew up again, you gotta remember, crime was very, very bad. So long story short, I go there, and all the money's in the wallet. And I said, do you know who turned the wallet in? And they said, no, someone just found it on the ground outside and handed it in. I said, because if you knew, I would have given something out of it because they found it and they didn't even take nothing out of it, and that was honesty. And they said, well, everybody's honest out like that out here. You know that. I'm like, yeah, I do, but that person I wanted to show appreciation to. Now, back to the story. You can do whatever you put your mind to. I learned standard at 7 years old being legally blind. I write and create music on SoundCloud and Spotify. And I want you to know you can do whatever you put your mind to. For instance, I bought a home. It ain't the home I wanted, but it's a home and a roof over my head because I, yes, was homeless for a little while growing up and lived in a hotel for a little bit. Moved around so much as a child, I couldn't count how many homes I lived in. And also had a rough childhood and also have succeeded so well in my life. Like, I gotta say, for being legally blind, I am amazed at myself, some of the stuff I have done. Because I can't read a tape measure. Yes, I have a talkie tape measure, but sometimes I don't always have the talkie tape measure on me. So I use a rope to measure and then cut the rope. So when I cut wood, if I build a wooden cross, I build wooden furniture, I can do it. Like when I built the door jamb for my home, I couldn't find my talkie tape measure that day because being legally blind, sometimes you misplace stuff. Well, long story short, I used rope and measured the 2x4s, cut the 2x4s right way. I'm like, this ain't gonna work. This is my first door jamb I'm building. It ain't gonna work. I was underestimating stuff. I should have never been doing that. But long story short, I put it up and it worked. The door opened and closed. Sorry, my memory's getting full. I will do a part 2 to this, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next cool video. Comment below if you have any questions for me, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next cool video, and I care a lot about you all. Stay safe, everybody, on all 7 continents, 195 countries. See you all soon. Sorry, it's like burning hot in this house. Like, I gotta get AC. I'm gonna be getting AC soon. But look forward to seeing you all in the next cool video. Stay safe. Remember, you can do whatever you put your mind to. See you all in the next cool video. Peace.
Cheddar.